that I'm going to be placing inside my Etsy shop. It's already in there. Um, and just search Crafty Devotion, and you'll see a place where I have appliques, kits, lots, something like that. Or you can message me and say, where is it? But anyway, this is just, I kind of did this one in blues and pinks because I realized I had a good amount of blue things. So I hope this one will inspire you to create something, whether you're creating a kit, a junk journal, you do slow stitch, you do crazy quilts. Um, I placed a lot of things in here. So what I did is I separated the kits in sections because I wanted you to kind of see how some of the colors can go together. Let me see if I can make this taller. Let's see. My device is not rotating very well. There you go. I think that's right. Anyways, so those of you who want to see the kit, that's what I'm here for. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to tilt this so I could read them better. And then I'm going to show you what's in this kit. And something new that's in these kits is I did place these paper images. And they're just images on paper. This one's a little sturdy cardboard, and this one's just not. And the images could vary, but most will get this photo, and there may be another photo, maybe get this angel or another angel. But I tried to match them kind of, So that's the images you see here. I place a variety of things in the lots, including fabrics, lace trims, appliques. I mean, there's over 70 pieces in this one. And I make them a size that you can use in a craft project. Like if you're making a junk journal or you're slow stitching. And this one is a gorgeous piece. I think it's a vintage piece, and it's actually embroidered white and blue. And then as you can see here, this is a piece from a fabric that's a thicker fabric. I think it was meant for like upholstery, but every person will get a different image. So this image is not what everyone will get. Sometimes you'll get, sometimes you'll get two pieces. Sometimes they'll be smaller or bigger. So it's going to be a variety. And this piece, everyone should get about the same. And it is another type of a vintage blue. And this part of the blue is dark, but I do have some lighter blue to show you also. And as you can see in this lot, you can see how the colors can go together with pink. And then I have just a little trim of green. I usually put tiny bits of different colors in here. This one has a little bit, in addition to the blue and pink, it has a little bit of green and tiny bit of yellow. And then I gave you some fibers so that you can use here. And I put pink in here. So this is a pink flower, pink applique. So I've been trying to get online, but I'm just so busy right now because joyfully I had my oldest son who had my very first grandbaby. He's going to move over here where we live, and so I'm trying to get the house ready so that they can stay as long as they need to before he finds a job and a place to stay. And the baby's 8 months old, so it's starting to crawl and walk, and so I'm trying to fix up the house for that. Let me see. I think I'll show you the other blue next. Okay, so this one, all of this is in the kit, and I counted them, and I know it's over 70 pieces. Usually I make it over 40, but so here's some lighter blue pieces, and I chose this fabric, which is a vintage piece, and then here's a little bit of a pink lace. And so I just cut them this. I'm just going to tell you what size this one is. This one looks like it's 11 by 5. What I started doing is I started thinking maybe I should be cutting the pieces at least 10 inches long and then a little bit shorter. So if somebody wants to use them to make one of my dress kits, you might be able to do that with some of the pieces um, of the fabric. So, but I just decided, I figured that out at the end. So some of them will be, oh, here's another piece of fabric. This is another piece of the lace, craft lace. And then this is a piece of an applique trim, and it's a nice, beautiful peacock, as you can see. And let's see what else is in here. Here's a beautiful blue applique. I think I have the same applique in pink that I put. You'll see I put a lot of things. This time I put a piece of seam binding ribbon. This is the kind that you can take, moisten it a little bit, and just wrinkle it and tie it with the rubber band or something, and it'll come out nice and crinkly. So it's also, we call it crinkle ribbon also. I have some of this in my Etsy shop. I'm getting ready to reorganize those listings because I still have some in my shop. And the ones I have in my shop, most of them are actually a vintage discontinued colors. And sometimes people are looking for colors they used to love that before, what's it called? What kind of, I don't know what the brand is now. Let me look. Before they got sold out. No, this one doesn't have it. There we go. So it's the Hug Snugs. And these are the actually vintage discontinued. I'm going to reorganize this, and I might later on carry more colors of the newer ones, but that would be probably be in a different listing. So a piece of that. Then I gave you little pieces of different appliques. So these, I like to take these and cut them out and then use them to embellish a project. And that's why I place so many of these things in there, because I do that with these. There's another one with blue and green, pink. And oh, here's, since this fabric had a little yellow in it, I put a little bit of yellow. Here's a yellow butterfly. And then like the peacock had gold, so I put a little bit of the gold. I put some gold sequin trim. Oh, there we go. And then here's a few more fibers, which is a little bit of pom-pom. And another fiber. And these are just to inspire you. Here's a few appliques. As you can see, I put so much in here, it's probably going to take a long time just for me to show you it all. So I put photos in the listings that show a lot of things grouped together. And and all of the listings will have these things. They may vary in reference to, like, the image might be different, or a piece of lace might be longer than another, things like that. But pretty much, and then I have one that says mystery variations. And the mystery variations, what I do is I place, like, okay, I had extra of this and that. I add it, and some things were missing. So let's say I ran out of yellow butterflies, maybe I might put another color butterfly, or I ran out of one of these trims, I might put a different trim in there. And a lot of times they're actually larger than the original ones, because they actually weigh a little bit more. And here's more things. It's not over. Let's see. Push this over so you can see this one. So what happened is I had put this together in groups to take photos of them. And this one has a lot more embellishments, but it has a piece of this. And so how you can use these is if you're making a junk journal, or maybe you're embellishing a tag, or something like that. Let's say you're embellishing one of these tags. This can easily be placed on top of the tag like this. And then you can decide how much to keep, how much to take away, and then embellish on top of that with whatever else you might find. And this will make you a lot of things. I mean, it's just it's loaded with stuff. So let's see, and it has, this one I carry in my shop. It's one of the newer pink ones that I have. I sell lots of laces that are embroidered like this, and a lot of them range about $5 or $5.50 a yard. So you get a lot. So if you like certain embellishments, you can actually now what I would do with this is fussy cut around it and then use it in my project. And you can see how long this is. And then I even take these pieces that I don't use and I use those as fibers if I'm making a flower or I want to add movement to my projects. And I just grabbed a piece of this pink. I've had this for quite a while and I just threw a piece in there so that you can fussy cut around the little purse or the shoe and use that to embellish. And let's see, here's the pink applique I told you about. So here's a very pale pink applique. And let's see here. Tons of stuff. If you guys have any questions, you're welcome to ask me any questions. I'm going to try and look to see if I see any questions. But either way, I'm Liz with Crafty Devotion, and this is just a lace lot that I'm showing you. And these are some more little things I put in the lot. Oh, wow. See, I tell you, it's like a lot of stuff. I put a lot of things in this lot. And I'm trying to use, here's just some beads. I gave you some pink and some white, I think, or cream, and then some cream laces. So these are different beads. The length of the laces and trims, most of them will be around 9 inches or more. There are a few that are shorter, like if I was really low on something and I wanted to distribute it between, you know, multiple things. So these are a few more little bling pieces and flower trims. This beautiful piece is actually a lace I carry in my Etsy shop. It basically connects here and here, and it's easy to separate for you to use on a project. It's just gorgeous. You can see that. It's very delicate. So I gave you one piece of that. And then here, I do carry in my Etsy shop. I'm getting really low. I'm getting ready to make some more lots. But I carry filigree pieces. So this one can be used, you know, you can paint it or whatever you want with that. Okay, almost done. I have one more package to go. As you can see, it's never ending. Oh, here's some little flowers. I put little things in there, tidbits for you to be able to create, and you can use it on a junk journal. You might be able to create a flower with some of the fabric. And these are some of the laces. And again, these are very close to 9, 10 inches. Here's a piece of white cotton, which I carry this one in my shop. And a piece of a pink. And a soft one. These look pretty when you put them like on a project like that. You can see how pretty they look. Here's this one, and this one here is white. So I try to do mostly pinks and a little bit of blue, and you can create multiple projects with this, or you know, use it for your junk journal. And then I gave you some of this thin one. I gave you, I think, more than a yard. I think it might be 2 yards of this one, and a little bit of a pink ribbon. And then I gave you a few fibers also. So this one is actually has a piece of fiber that you can use to embellish little areas. This one looks like this, and then this one actually I made myself, and it's just, I want you to see how you can make things out of anything you have around the house. So this is made out of a t-shirt material. So if you have a t-shirt that you like the color of, you can actually just cut strips and stretch it. What you have to do is when you are choosing a t-shirt to turn into something like this, that you go ahead and take it and cut it one direction and then the other direction. See which one stretches better. But when I originally cut this piece, it was probably, I don't know, 3/4 inch or so wide, maybe 1/2 inch wide, close to 3/4. You can see it's a t-shirt. And then you stretch it and it turns into a nice ribbon that you can use. I've used these to crochet a rug. I use them for different reasons. Here's a little bit of a pink pom pom. This is very pale pink, almost peachy blush. I'm almost done. And this one also is more of a pale. And there you go. If you see some of these things and you're saying, "Ooh, I want you to carry that in your shop," I might I might put them in my shop. A lot of these are from my stash and things I have. And this one isn't actually in my shop. This pretty white embroidered lace. Embroidery. Is that called embroidery? I don't know what it is. This is just a little piece of a ribbon. And here's a Rococo type ribbon. And this one I do carry in my shop. And this is one of the lower priced Rococo ribbons, type ribbons I have in my shop. It doesn't have a lot of flowers, but it's more of a ribbon. And I have this one in different colors. Let's see, and then I have a little piece here, so maybe you can make yourself a flower. This is the same trim I use to make a flower, and I have a tutorial on it on my channel, and I show you how to twist it so that you can make a small flower or larger flowers. You can see how easy that pleated ribbon does that. And I do carry this one in my shop. I think that's it. I'm trying not to take too long, but I just wanted to just show you what that lot has for it. And that way, if you're interested in purchasing this lot, all of this is in the lot. And I think this one I did price it at $25 because it has a lot of beautiful things in it, and a lot of things. And I wanted to make another lot mixed with pinks and purples, I think, or lavenders, or hot pink, I think. It was pink and hot pink, something like that. I don't know, but I might do it. I'm not sure because I start a lot, and pink runs out quite easily, but this time I decided to combine it, pink and blue. So if you have any questions, oh, I forgot to mention this one right here I do carry in my shop. I have some of these in my shop. Just comment below, message me, but you will find a link to my shop usually in the description box below, and you'll find me on Etsy as Crafty Devotion, and I have a variety of categories. This piece I design it particularly to fit in one bag, and it looks small, but it's loaded, as you can see, because I fold everything and I get it to fit in a bag. And the bag weighs just under 4 ounces, so I make it about 3.5 ounces. And then when I add the packaging, then it's right under 4 ounces with the packaging. And that's my goal, is to keep it under that weight, so that the initial price, you're getting it right before it breaks to the over the 4 ounce price on shipping. So shipping though has still ended up increasing a lot, and so the shipping for this would be $5. But realize also, in my Etsy shop I have free shipping for orders over $35. So if I have that, then go ahead, and if you order more items and add other items in your shop, it will calculate to give you free shipping. And that's for domestic only, not international. I did turn on international, you guys. So I have been getting some orders international. A lot of orders from Canada. Thank you, those who live in Canada. And that's been open, and I'm getting a few orders from there. So I will talk to you guys next time. I hope you were inspired. I'm hoping that I'm getting like the itch to create on YouTube and do more videos, but I don't know if it'll come to fruition with having a grandbaby living with us, and they're moving here in July. So, but I'm always available. If you go to my Facebook group, Crafty Devotion Boutique, I'm there a lot. Or my Facebook business page is Crafty Devotion, and I do answer any questions if you comment below. I answer questions. Even if you comment here on YouTube, I try to answer your questions. But thanks for visiting me, and I will talk to you guys next time.